DMX Operator 192 is a lighting controller based on the successful and simple to use DMX Operator. The DMX Operator 192 is a 192-channel DMX lighting control device designed for DJs, nightclubs, and bars. This controller allows operators to easily manipulate moving lights via simple to use buttons and faders. The DMX Operator 192 can control up to 16 moving lights, each consisting up to 16 channels. Up to 240 programmable scenes and 12 programmable chases can be recorded to the Operator 192's memory via 30 scene banks. Separate speed and fade faders allow you to set a chase rate and add a crossfade between chase steps on the fly. USB input is available to accept a USB work light and our proprietary USB memory stick. A joystick is applied to control the pan and tilt of moving lights. However, it is interchangeable if you desire to use the optional dual data wheels. All accessories, which include USB work light, model USB light, USB memory stick, model USB stick, and dual data wheel module, model DWM192, are available through your local Elation dealer. The RCA audio input. This input is for a line level signal coming from the output of a mixing console. The DB9 connector. This is to connect an optional external controller to manually trigger chase steps. The MIDI input. This port is to connect to a MIDI controller or sequencer for external triggering. Fog machine input. This is to connect a compatible fog machine for onboard monitoring and triggering. The DMX output. This output sends DMX signal out to your fixtures. Connect out of your controller and into the input of your first fixture in line. The DC input. This is to connect the supplied 9-volt DC power supply. Power switch. This switches the controller's power on and off. For reference, programming, editing, and playback instructions are on the rear of the panel. Fixture buttons 1 through 12. These buttons are used to select and deselect desired fixtures for manual control or during the programming stage. 8-channel faders. These faders are used to adjust fixture channel levels to a desired setting. Scene buttons 1 through 8. These buttons are used to store and play back scenes. The channel bank button. This button is used to switch between channel banks 1 through 8 and 9 through 16. The active channel bank can then be controlled using the 8-channel faders. When the LED above 1 through 8 is lit, channels 1 through 8 are active and can be controlled with the faders. When the LED above 9 through 16 is lit, channels 9 through 16 are active and can be controlled with the faders. The LED display. The LED display shows you relevant information depending on the operation. The speed fader. The speed fader is used to set a desired chase rate during playback. Its range is between 1/10 of a second to 10 minutes. The fade time fader. The fade fader is used to set a desired crossfade between chase steps during playback. Its range time is between 0 or no fade time to 30 seconds. Up-down bank buttons. These buttons are used to scroll through scene banks and chase steps. The USB port. This port is used for a USB work light and for data backup via our proprietary USB memory stick. Fog machine button. This button will trigger a compatible fog machine when connected. Compatible fog machines include FogStorm 1200, FogStorm 1700, Volcano, Vaporflow, Vaporizer, MB1000, Stallion, and Dentari Z300, Z800, and Z1000. LEDs next to the button indicate when the connected fogger is heating or ready for use. The red indicator LED indicates that the fogger is heating, and the green indicator LED indicates that the fogger is ready to be used. Chase buttons 1 through 12. These buttons are used to store and play back chases. The program button. This button is used to enter program mode to record scenes and chases, as well as assigning the joystick. The Music Bank button. This is a multifunction button. It is used to activate the internal microphone and the RCA audio input when connected. It is also used to copy a scene bank over to another bank. The MIDI Record button. This is a multifunction button. It is used to set the MIDI channel and to record scenes and chase steps. The Auto Delete button. This is a multifunction button. It is used to automatically trigger scenes and chase steps. It is also used to delete scenes and chases when in program mode. The Tap Display button. This is a multifunction button. It is used to override a chase rate during playback and to view chase steps when in program mode. The Blackout button. This button deactivates all channel output. The Mode button. This is a multifunction button. It is used when assigning the joystick and activating the crossfade setting. The Find button. This button affects the way the joystick operates. When the Find button is selected, adjustments made to the joystick will increment and decrement in the smallest possible values. The Joystick. The joystick is assignable and traditionally set to control the X and Y channels of a moving light. The joystick is interchangeable with our optional data wheels. Every fixture in the link must be assigned a DMX address channel, also known as a start channel, which is the first channel the controller uses to send information to the fixtures. The DMX Operator 192 allows for control of 12 individual fixtures, each occupying 16 DMX channels. Fixtures of the same type can share the same address and will mimic each other's behavior. There's no fixture library incorporated into the DMX Operator 192. Each fixture is automatically assigned 16 DMX channels regardless of how many channels it uses, as long as it's less than 16. Therefore, the starting address channel for each fixture is predefined to the following. Fixture number 1 should start on DMX channel 1. Fixture 2 should be set to start on DMX channel 17. Fixture 3 should be set to DMX channel 33. Fixture 4 should be set to DMX channel 49. Fixture 5 should be set to DMX channel 65. Fixture 6 should be set to DMX channel 81. Fixture 7 should be set to DMX channel 97. Fixture 8 should be set to DMX channel 113. Fixture 9 should be set to DMX channel 129. Fixture 10 should be set to DMX channel 145. Fixture 11 should be set to DMX channel 161. And fixture 12 should be set to DMX channel 177. Assigning your fixtures to these settings will give you individual control when selecting the Fixture button. To assign the joystick to your fixtures, enter the program mode by pressing and holding the program button down for 2 seconds. A small indicator next to the program text will illuminate. Next, select the fixtures that you wish to assign the joystick for by pressing the corresponding fixture buttons. Only the selected fixtures will be assigned to the joystick. Next, press the Mode button followed by the Find button simultaneously. As a result, the Pan and Assign LEDs will illuminate. Your display will read PL00. This is for our Pan low light channel, which is currently set to 0. Press the Tap Display button to get to the high channel. This is our coarse channel. Next, press the Mode button and simultaneously select the Scene button that corresponds to the channel that controls your pan. For example, my fixture's pan channel is channel 1, so I'll hold the Mode and 1. All 12 chase LEDs will momentarily flash, and your display will read PH01. This means that our pan channel has been assigned to channel 1 for our first 6 fixtures. If your fixture has a pan find channel, pressing the Tap Display button gets you to Find setting. You assign it at this time by holding down the Mode button and simultaneously pressing the Scene button that corresponds to your fixture's pan find channel. To assign your tilt channel, use the bank up-down buttons so that your display reads TL or TH00. You switch between the TL setting and the TH setting by pressing the tap display button. Once again, our TH setting is our coarse channel, where we would want to assign our tilt channel to. Press and hold mode button down, and press the scene button that corresponds to your tilt channel. My tilt channel is on 2, so I'll hold the mode, then press the 2 simultaneously. The display will then read TH02. This means our tilt channel has been assigned to channel 2 for the selected fixtures. Again, if you have a tilt fine channel, press the tap display button so that you can assign it here. My fixtures do not have fine channels, so I will not enter them at this time. To exit the assign mode, press the mode button followed by the fine button 2 times. Now that we assigned our joystick for the selected fixtures, we can test them by opening the shutter and dimmer to your fixtures and using the joystick to move the beam. As you can see, as I move side to side, it's controlling the pan, and up and down is controlling my tilt. So I successfully assigned my joystick to my fixtures. We can also invert any desired fixture. Enter our assign mode by holding the mode button and pressing the fine button twice so that the reverse LED illuminates. We can then select the fixtures that we want to invert. Being that I'm controlling 4 fixtures, I'm going to deselect 5 and 6 automatically. I'll deselect fixtures 1 and 3 so that my next actions will only invert the pan and tilt for the selected fixtures, which are fixtures 2 and 4. I'm going to press the tap display button to get to my coarse channel. I'll then press the mode button and select the scene button that corresponds to my pan channel. My fixtures are channel 1. The display will then read PH01. To exit the reverse or pan invert mode, press the mode button followed by the fine button. We can then use the faders to open our shutter. I've pressed the channel bank button so I can get down to the second bank of channels as my shutter and dimmer are channels 15 and 16. I'll select fixtures 1 and 3 so I can control all 4 fixtures at the same time and reactivate the shutter and dimmer. Now when I adjust my joystick, you'll notice that the fixtures are going opposite of each other every other one. This creates a crossing motion and is very useful during programming.